What is up, everyone? Circon here, Advent Calendar Day 18, and it's the Lorraine 40T. Now, if you're going to buy this with gold, it's going to back 9,900 gold. And if you're going to buy it from the premium shop, it's going to set you back about 35 euros and 45 cents for me. Might be a little bit different for you, depending on, where you live. In the bigger package is 53 euros. Now, what do you get? You get the Lorraine 40T. And for those people who've been playing this game for a while, you remember that this tank used to be at tier 9. Before the budget AP was a thing. At the Lorraine 40T at tier 9. Now, it came back as a tier 8 premium. And it's been in the game for, I think, a while now. Like at least a year, probably 2. Maybe even 3. So it has definitely been on sale before and stuff like that. So let's take a quick look at the base stats of the tank. And I'll talk you through it. So our DPM is pretty low, 1700, but that's because it's a 4-shot autoloader that has 300 alpha, 232 baseband, which is excellent. I think that's one of the best basebands on a medium tank at tier 8 in the entire game. And then the APCR brings it all the way up to 263. The HE, which you're never going to use on this, is going to be 50 pen for 40 damage, 400. 40 would be silly. So yeah. What do you get? So you get a clip size of 4. So that's 1200 average potential damage in one clip. The interclip is 2.5 seconds, meaning that to shoot all 4, you'll be done in 7.5 seconds. Okay? Because you shoot the first one, 2.5. Shoot the second one, 2.5. Shoot the third one, 2.5. Shoot the fourth one, right? So you have to wait 3 times. The aim time is 2.59, which is pretty long, but the interclip is also almost as long as the aim time, so it kind of evens out if you actually get like a really good clip on somebody. The Dispersion 36 average is okay. Shell velocity of 1000 is excellent. The APCR goes to 1250 for 4000 shell cost. That's a pretty decent conversion rate. 4000 credits for 300 damage is actually a pretty good conversion rate for a premium tank. 60 top speed, which is excellent. 23 reverse is good. Power to weight is excellent. This thing is really, really fast with the effective traverses. 8 degrees of gun depression, which is almost all around the vehicle except for the back, because it has that long, as you can see, the engine neck is quite long, so obviously the gun is going to get stuck there at 4.5. But most of the tank is 8. So most of the effective is all 8, which is really, really nice. Obviously, by the way, armor-wise, it has none. Surprise. It's a French medium. It doesn't have any armor. Doesn't have any armor. Alright, 1300 health. As you can see here, the whole armor 40, 30, 25, 45, 30, 20 on the third armor. Fire gens of 20, 380 view range. It's a, you'd wish this was like 390, it'd be perfect, but 380 is fine. So how does this look up fully kitted out? So it's an autoloader. You're not going to be using gun rammers, which means you're going to be using ventilation to bring down that reload time as much as you can. That's the only way you can do it. You're always going to run bounty stabs or stabilizers, and I went with optics with mine. You could switch the optics for something more adventurous. Some people seem to really like the BRM, the bounty rotation mechanism, where you buff your turret traverse, your vehicle traverse, but also your dispersion gets better, like some kind of mini first stab, so it stacks with the first stabs. You might want to look into that. I like running mine with optics because it is so fast and your reload is so long. It's still 32 seconds. In those 32 seconds, you could legitimately do pretty decent scout runs or just scouting in general. So I like to run mine with optics. This is also with food and all the crew skills, of course. So this is definitely the way to go. If you don't run this, you still got 476. If you don't run recon, it's still 465. And if you don't even have, where is it? Situational awareness, it's still 450. So it's a base level. This would be your way to go, 100%. So this tank is excellent. It's really, really good. It's a bit on the expensive side of 35 euros though, but it is really good. The other problem you're going to run into with this tank though is that it's a French medium tank, and not a lot of people seem to like the French medium tanks in the tech trees anymore. So like people don't really like the Betchat, people don't really like the Betchat AP, like that. So, or the AMX 30s, right? It's not very popular. So if you're running this for crew training, You know, it's an extra bonus. If you don't care about the crew training, you already have a good crew, or you just want to play a fun tier 8, this is definitely the way to go. I think this is really good. The DPM is deceptive because, you know, it's really fast. So you can run around and do other things. You can scout, you can be position, you know, stuff like that. And a 4-shot autoloader with 1200 clip potential in 7.5 seconds is extremely good. Extremely good. So this thing is a blast to play. It's really fun. Obviously, it doesn't have any camo because it's literally a school bus. But otherwise, definitely I recommend it if you're looking for a fun premium tank. I'd say go for it if you have the means to buy it, right? Because it is, like I said, it is like roughly 10 euros more than the average tier 8 medium. Yeah, this is a good tank. Definitely a good tank. I think a lot of people will have fun with it if they haven't played it yet. And yeah, that's my recommendation for today. Day 18. Back tomorrow with day 19. Thanks for watching as always. Peace out.